This video explains how the Circle Mobile Driver app works for the driver. The process begins when a customer provides order information. This includes the locations of the pickup and deliveries, the dates and times of those pickup and deliveries, pieces and weight, bills of lading, and any special instructions. When the order is subsequently dispatched to a driver with the Circle Mobile app, those order details are then sent to the driver's phone. The phone will automatically send positional data back to the dispatch system. The system will automatically calculate estimated times of arrival for the next stop and warn the dispatcher if the vehicle will be late. The driver can then execute the order, doing all the arrive, load, arrive, and empty events in the appropriate sequence. The driver must first open the Circle mobile app from their mobile screen. If the driver is not assigned a load, the screen will show no active manifests. Two options will always appear at the top of the screen: position and refresh. Refresh will go to the server and get the latest information about the manifest and return it to the driver. Position will open up a new screen showing the driver's current position. The driver can then send that position back to the server. When a manifest is assigned to a driver, all the stop information for that manifest will appear on the screen. The top of the screen will show the manifest number as well as the next event to execute on the manifest. The left part of the manifest will show two different icons: a notepad icon indicating either the start of the empty or a delivery location, or a truck icon identifying that's where a pickup will occur. The middle part of the manifest shows the following information for each stop: the event type, whether it's an empty start, a pickup, or a delivery, the date and time of the event in the time zone of the pickup or delivery location, and finding the location of the pickup or delivery. The right side of the manifest will show one of three different icons: a check mark to indicate that that event has been completed, a truck to identify that the vehicle is on its way to that location, and a clock to identify that the vehicle has arrived at that location and is waiting to either load or unload. At any time, the driver can drill into any of the stops to see more details about that stop. At the top of the screen will be a back button, will take them back to the manifest, or the next event button, which will allow them to do the next sequential event in the manifest. Next will be a map of the location, including the full name, address, city, state, and zip of that location. Next will be the scheduled date and time of the event in the local time zone. Date and time will also include a special verb to identify the importance of that date and time. Next could include a bill of lading number, which may or may not appear, the total pieces and weight and dimensions of the freight to be picked up. At the bottom will be any special instructions that are important for this particular stop. We will now go through the various screens a driver would view when they're completing an order. The Arrive at Location screen will look the same whether it is a pickup or a delivery event. The top section of the screen will show a map of the location and calculate how far the vehicle is away from that location. Next will be a field where the driver can enter the arrive date and time. By default, it will have the current date and time, so the driver just has to accept the current defaults. Below the date and time is a drop-down option where the driver can choose a reason why they were late. This is completely optional. Below the reason late is a spot where a driver can enter a freeform note about the stop. Any notes entered here will be automatically copied and stored with the order back at the dispatch center. On this same screen, if the driver were to scroll down even more, they would see any freeform notes stored about this stop. Here is an example where a driver entered a note saying they arrived early and the plant is still closed. When ready, the driver clicks to confirm arrival, which will send the information back to dispatch that the arrival has been complete. This will take the driver back to the manifest screen. The icon to the right of the pickup will show a clock, which means it has arrived and it is waiting to load. When the driver clicks the load event, the load screen will appear. The current date and time will automatically pre-fill the load date time, but the driver can still change this information. They can then enter the bill of lading number, the pieces picked up, the weight picked up, and optionally modify the dimensional data. They can also enter any freeform notes about the stop that will be copied back into the order. When they click the Confirm Loaded button, it will take them back to the manifest screen and show that the pickup has been complete and now their next event is to drive to the next stop. In our example, the driver will then arrive at the next pickup and load at the next pickup. Upon completion of the arrive and load, the manifest will now show the latest status. At the delivery stop, the driver will do the normal arrival process first. Their manifest summary will then show the clock icon to indicate they are waiting to empty. The empty screen will allow them to change the date and time, but the date and time will default to the current date and time. They enter the proof of delivery of the person who signed for the freight and any optional freeform notes. When they click Confirm Deliver on their final stop, the system will show that the manifest is fully complete. The next time they refresh their screen, it will show no active manifests. There are a few other menu options available with this application. The My Profile will show the driver their email address, cell number, their driver status, their vehicle status, and if they have trailers attached to their vehicles, the status of their trailers. The status will either be in service or out of service. There is also a menu option that will let the driver see the version of Circle Mobile they are using. In summary, the Circle Mobile application provides the driver with all the information they need to complete all the pickup and delivery stops on their assigned manifest. As they execute each event, the information automatically updates the dispatch system, which can automatically flow information back to the customer. While the driver is on a manifest, the Circle Mobile app tracks the driver as they move. Each new position updates the dispatch system and automatically calculates the expected time of arrival to the next stop. This all automates the communication of key trip information, the accuracy of that information, and improves the productivity of the dispatcher and the driver.